into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the
Oh shit.
respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Left hook just missed. Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Okay.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think, right, concentrate.
The courage on display here is incredible. They threw the hook. It didn't land.
What?
That jab won't score. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
Put something on him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Push.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well,
Show him something.
let's get it started in round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that
Okay.
last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the
I would
distance
love to.
tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Both men step back for just a moment. Only catching air with that hook. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Insane action. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, they're...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
No rest for the weary. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Only catching air with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. Let's start the 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Okay.
You can fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Do you believe this? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That hook was off target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Easy win, baby.
Very close fight until the end.
Easy. Weird ass glitch that doesn't count the last round, but whatever.